Hello, we are the animal cloning team, and today we're going to talk a little about this topic. About the history of cloning. The first study of cloning was in 1885 when a scientist called Hans Adolf began researching about reproduction. Then, in 1985, a British biologist called John Gurdon clone, started to clone frogs from the skin cells of adult frogs. End of July of 1996, a famous ship gave birth to the now famous Dulwich ship, that is a very famous ship on the internet, and it was the first mammal to be cloned from the cells of an adult animal. Since the ship experiment was done, many more animal clones have been born, and the process is becoming more effective. And in the future, well, now it's possible to clone an exact animal of other, like a replica. At the beginning, the society thought that this was wrong, that cloning was a bad thing for animals, but as the time was passing, the families, child, and other people start to actually do these cloning things to their pets when they die, or with their or scientists with other animals only for experimenting new forms of cloning.
Animal cloning can come with many advantages, like the advance of scientific discoveries. The scientific processes that allow people to clone animals could be useful in the duplication of specific cells found throughout the body. Scientists could take the techniques discovered in this field to produce new tissues or organs as needed, and it wouldn't place the life of the animal in danger. It could also help pet owners to find greater comfort. Pets give us purpose. The processes of cloning animals would allow people to protect their memories of a beloved companion with an identical animal created by scientists, creating a unique animal for the species but keeping the memory of the last animal. And another advantage it would be that it could help preserve endangered species. Endangered species would be saved through the cloning process. This works this work gives the ability to preserve endangered animals and maybe even bring extinct ones back into our world. However, cloning animals can also come with many disadvantages, like cloning animals will be very expensive. If you have a prized bull that you want to clone, then the cost will be somewhere in the neighborhood of $20,000, and that's the cheapest price you'll currently find. You could also duplicate your cat for about $25,000, but replicating the beloved family dog is going to be double that rate. It would also reduce the genetic diversity of the species. When animals come from the same genetic profile, then a reduction in the diversity occurs in the genetic level. This process may not impact the overall health of the species at first, but it can cause a long-term problem. It could also result in sterility issues. When scientists create a clone, then there is a higher risk that the animal won't be able to produce another one.
The application of animal cloning depends on the progress in the field of biotechnology, which is an area of biology involving living systems and organisms to develop or make products. So, because of the use of animals, which are living systems, and also technology, you end up using biotechnology. Animal cloning is expected to improve modern science, such as an advance in scientific discoveries. It could be useful in the duplication of specific cells found throughout the body. So, we could potentially take the techniques discoveries in this field to produce new tissues or organs as needed. So, it wouldn't place the life of the animal in danger, and the information gained from these processes could create new breakthroughs in the area of human medical science.
Personally, we think that cloning is in fact a good option for scientist development, but mm, in animals or pets, it can be good for families, but we think it's not the same. That pet that you clone that died, it won't be the same pet as your pet was. It's only going to be a physical replica of your pet. So we think this it's not good at all, but it can help to the society in the future.